All right, so we're recording, continuing the study guide. Mrs. Jones doesn't like that both water and laser displays don't reach their maximum at the same time. She says you better fix it or you are not getting any barbecue on Saturday. So the engineer in you gets started and comes up with these modified water display pathway formulas. So what we need to do now is we need to graph them. Notice that I changed this to just regular F and that one to G. And here they are. I need the vertex for both of them. So the vertex, let me see, the red one is water, 1015, 1018. Ooh, let me not forget the numbers. 1015, 1018. All right, let me just double check for X. Yes. Now, the point in time when it reaches the maximum. Well, this one reaches the maximum at 10 seconds. This one reaches the maximum at 10 seconds as well. What is the maximum height that is reached? This one reaches 15 feet. This one reaches 18 feet. So now they both reach the maximum at the same time. You solve the problem and you are getting barbecue. Yay! All right, next problem. It says these two ladies and gentlemen are sky surfing at 2,500 feet above the ground. One of them was eating an apple, let's go along with this, and let it go by mistake. The height above the ground as the apple fell is modeled by h of t equals negative 16t squared plus 2,500, where t is the number of seconds after the apple fell, and h of t is the height of the apple. So it says open decimals and type in the function h of t. So let's get rid of this. H of t equals negative 16t squared plus 2,500. Okay. Click on the wrench and change your settings to this screenshot. Negative 1 to 15. Negative 200 to 2,800. Let's start working on that. Here we go. Grid. Okay. No minor outlines, arrows. Okay. Negative 1 to 15. Step 1. And negative 200, 2,800, step 100. Oh, I changed the wrong one. Good thing that we can go backspace and negative 100. Ooh, I got two negatives. To 2,800. And the step is 100. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. There we go. I think I missed something. Okay, that's better. You can see more. So it starts right here because at time 0, the apple was at 2,500 feet high. Okay. And then we can slowly see the decrease. Eventually, it's going to hit the ground. Yes, yes, I know. I'm eating popcorn. Here we go. What is the y-intercept and what does it represent? Well, the y-intercept is 2,500 feet, and it represents the initial height of the apple. Why is the parabola upside down? Well, the parabola opens down because the apple is falling. So you need this decreased part of the function to model it. E. Go to settings, the settings wheel to create a table and use the table to answer the following questions. Not cool. I need them to be side by side. So just bear with me. Let me pause the video till I'm done. Okay, so I went to Desmos. It says go to the settings wheel to create a table to answer the following questions. Another way of doing this is just to do, since you have t, h of 5, will give you 2100. H of 8 will give you 1476. H of 12.5 gives you 0. And H of 15 gives you negative 1100. It's like a 7, but it's 1. All right, and feet. All right, what is the height? What is the height? What is the height at 15? Is it possible for the height to be negative 1100 feet? No, because once it hits the ground, the apple is going to stay on the ground. It's not going to like keep on falling below. We're assuming that the ground is flat and there isn't some sort of gorge or hole in the ground or anything like that. So once it falls here, it'll stop falling. And so this is not possible because it is outside of the range of this function, as well as it's outside of the domain, because the domain only goes up to, what did we say was 12.5? 12.5. So 15 is outside of the domain. What is the domain and range in both interval notation and step builder notation? All right, domain from 0 to 1215. 15, 12.5. I'm losing. All right, and then so curly extra, and we want it to be between those two numbers. And range now. The range is from 0 all the way to 2500. So for the range, stop it, 0 to 2500. It's like a little delay when I start writing. And for the range, it's going to be curly brackets, y such that less than or equal curly fries, curly bracket. All right, looking at the original function, what do each of these terms represent? Well, the negative 16 squared represents the gravitational constant. And the 2500 is your initial height. All right, so this is being able to interpret what the parts of an equation mean, okay?